everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to take you on a tour of my off-grid Alaskan cabin. I have built an off-grid cabin before. It was sometime last year, and I really just enjoyed building it so much that I wanted to build another one but put it on this property. This property reminds me, as I said in my lighthouse video, of somewhere in Alaska that's by a waterway, so I just really wanted to build this. I used the cabin exterior, and as you see, the black roof, and you probably notice there are several chimneys on this house as well, because since it's off-grid, they use the fireplaces in the home to heat it, and there also is no running water, so out back here, there's a well by the back door where they just step out and grab their water. There's where they hang their clothes out to dry. And under this little overhang here, this balcony, you'll see some tools with some shovels in case they get snowed in and they have to shovel their way out here to take care of their chickens. And there's some snowboards there as well. Out here you will see the teenage daughter. She is having a skate there, and the parents are out on the lake. So I just, again, love this property so much. I believe, at least in my opinion, this is the best property we've gotten so far. So let's take the tour. This again is the front. There's a bay window right there in the middle, and you just step right through the front here onto this small front porch. I've used a chalet wood pretty much throughout the home. I wanted it to have that genuine cabin feel to it, and I also wanted to maximize the view of the lake. So in here is the main room. This is the living area. You'll see the grandfather clock over there in the corner. Remember, no electricity. They have, well, just imagine one of the fish they've caught out on the lake hanging on the wall. And it's just such a comfortable, cozy room. Of course, not having a television, they would do a lot of reading. And then back here is where they would dine, sort of in the middle of the living area and the kitchen. Lots of doorways. I wanted to keep it all open because remember, where you're heating the home with the fireplaces and also this wood stove here, you want a lot of air circulation. So I kind of just tried to make it as realistic as I could. But this is her off-grid kitchen. She does her cooking here on this wood stove right by the lantern. Over here is an ice box, so they would just, of course, use that as you would use a refrigerator and just keep it full of ice to keep their food cold. Just some countertops here, and of course, no faucet. So I used that Wizard's Cottage sink, which fit perfectly with that picture on it. I thought that was just wonderful to put in here. And then over here is some hanging plants and some wine and her knives there and some fruit out on the counter. And then right here I've put just a place to hang her aprons and also a water filter. So I know this is technically a water machine, but I wanted to set it up here as a water filter because they do have well water out back, so they could just use a bucket and fill the filter and drink out of that. So this would represent their composting toilet, and there's their toilet paper. That would hold maybe some cleaning supplies and linens. This is the only bathroom in the home because remember, they have to actually tote the water in and out. So to me, it would only make sense to have a bathroom on the first floor, and I did find the only tub without a faucet. So I know it's actually a mud bath, but we'll just pretend it's a regular bathtub that they would fill up with their water heated from the stove. So back here, I tried to make this look like it's sort of added on, and that's why I put the window in there, and it goes directly out to the well. So it's easy access to the water. And then right here, you'll see him, he's tending to the chickens. They have their trash can out there as well. But I wanted to make this look like it was sort of added on as a laundry room. So this is where they would come in and out and take their coats on and off. And this is where she does her laundry off-grid. So she has a pile of clothes there. She has the same type of sink that she has in the kitchen. And again, it's right by that back door so she can grab her water from the well. And when she's finished wringing them out, she can take them straight out there and put them on the clothesline. So I put that window there again so it would just sort of look like an add-on. Also, you can see in and out from the kitchen and see who's coming in and out the back door. So there's a better look at the living area. There's a doorway here. I had these staircases together, and then I decided to divide them up and extend the room just a little bit so I could put that lantern there in between because you would need some light there on the staircase. And this leads down to their cellar. So since they live off-grid, and of course during the warmer months they would grow their own food, I wanted to give them some cabinets, some cold storage downstairs to store their food in. They have some storage there for water, some extra outdoor gear, and then I wanted to also make this a little workshop for the dad. So I added a woodworking station and some tools here for him. So let's go back up the stairs, and you see the staircase area here as you saw before, and then come on up and you come up onto a landing. So I've just put a little area here to sit and relax and play the guitar, just some tea there. That would be a wonderful place just to sit and have tea and play music. I did put an extra fireplace here because I thought if they opened this door to the rest of the bedrooms, along with the fireplace that's downstairs, it would heat the upstairs. Especially thinking about the size of the home, I think that would be adequate. And you're probably noticing all the candle sconces and candles throughout the home, as well as lots of candle lanterns. The master bedroom is a loft, so I did that for a reason. I tried to keep everything as realistic as I could. I did use that new set with the lake house. I think it's so beautiful. And they have normal things in the home too. Just because it's off-grid does not mean it can't be beautiful or decorated. And I wanted to make that point with this home. I added a bay window there for the master bedroom to see out onto the lake. But I lofted this because it would make sense. Heat rises, so that would heat not only the master bedroom, but also the other bedrooms as well. Because if you think about the practical side of things, these other two bedrooms, this one being the teen girls' bedroom here, and the boys' room next door, they have some doors there, and you could just open them at night and the heat would sort of enter those rooms as well. I think she has a cute little room there, and again, with no TVs or computers or anything like that. Of course, they read a lot of books. So you can go two ways into the boys' room. I know that for a regular, quote, normal house, this would probably not work, but I'll give you some options with the grid later. If you want to use this home, you wouldn't necessarily have to use this as a bedroom because it is connected to the other two. It would make a wonderful bathroom upstairs if you were going to turn this into a conventional home. So it's 3 bedrooms as it is, and I set it up this way for practical reasons with it being an off-grid cabin. So that was the upstairs. Next we're going to go to the grid, and I'll show you how I built it. This would be a great starting point here on the left, or if you prefer, you can start over here on the right. And here's the measurement for the front porch, and then we have the bathroom here, and over here is the living area and dining area, and then that kitchen, which by the way I really love, the back porch and laundry area, the staircase room, and then we'll come downstairs and you just have the landing down here, and you have the main room here, and then you just have the alcoves over there. They're just 2 by 1 each. You can make those however you want. There was the landing, and here's the little pass through here, and then we have the master here with the loft. So that was the whole area, and here's the mezzanine measurement, and then there's the balcony over there on the left, and then there is the girls' room and boys' room, which of course if you're recreating this can be for any sim that you want. So let's look at the furniture placement so you can see how I've put everything. I really like that cute little bathroom too. So that's what the living room looks like from this angle, and the dining area. And then there's that kitchen and the back porch and laundry. And then I'll give you a little bit better of a view of the backyard here. You would have to imagine their garden is somewhere a little further back. If I built it on a larger lot, I may have added that garden. And you'll see the upstairs here. By the way, I do, speaking of gardens, have a build coming up that I think you're going to love, of another type of homestead. So this is the off-grid homestead, and I have one that's coming up that's not off-grid, but it's huge, and I think you're really going to love it. But this is the off-grid cabin in Alaska. If you liked this video and this design, please let me know by leaving me a like and or a comment, and if you're new, welcome. Please consider subscribing. Thank you so much everyone for watching. I hope everyone is doing well. Thanks again, and have a wonderful day.